Let's journey back in time to the southern lands of ancient India, to the heart of the mighty Pallava kingdom. In this era of grand temples and powerful dynasties, ruled a king named Aiyadigal Kadavarkon, though a monarch of great power. A warrior who expanded his realm and upheld justice, his heart held a different truth. His soul wasn't bound to the earthly throne, but yearned for the sacred peaks of Kailash and the feet of Lord Shiva. He performed all his kingly duties with unmatched diligence. He was a just ruler, a protector of his people, and a conqueror of his enemies. Yet the glittering gold of his court, the weight of his crown, and the immense power he wielded felt less like a privilege and more like a beautifully crafted cage. His spirit longed for a different kind of wealth, the spiritual treasure of a true devotee. In the quiet solitude of his chambers, his gaze would often fall upon a small Shiva lingam, a silent testament to where his true devotion lay. Then came a moment of profound crystalline clarity. A moment when the call of the divine became louder than any worldly ambition. In an act of supreme sacrifice, the king made a decision that would echo through the ages. He renounced his kingdom, passing his heavy golden crown and the responsibilities of the realm to his deserving heir. He cast aside his luxurious royal silks, embracing the simple, humble saffron robes of a wandering ascetic. The king was no more. In his place stood Aiyadigal, the Bhukta. His new life was a pilgrimage. With no home but the open road and no possession but his unwavering faith, he began a sacred journey. He dedicated his life to visiting every holy Shiva Sthalam, every sacred temple scattered across the vast Tamil lands. He walked from mountain to river, from one ancient shrine to another, humbly worshiping the Lord in all his magnificent forms. This was his new kingdom, a realm of devotion, its borders defined only by his love for Shiva. But his devotion found expression not just in travel, but in sublime poetry. As he wandered, his heart overflowed with verses of praise. He composed the brilliant Kshetra Venba, a collection of poems celebrating the glory of each sacred site he visited. Each verse was a brick, and with them he built a new empire, an empire of divine words and ecstatic devotion, a testament to his spiritual journey. This literary masterpiece became his true legacy. This path of renunciation was not without its trials. The world he had left behind continued to test his resolve. He faced biting hunger, relentless storms, and the deep exhaustion of a traveler with no shelter. Temptations of comfort and whispers of his past life could have easily swayed a lesser soul. But for Aiyadigal, his faith in Lord Shiva was an unshakable mountain, a bedrock that no worldly hardship could ever erode. His serenity in the face of suffering was a powerful lesson in itself. After decades of ceaseless pilgrimage, the aged king saint, his body weathered by time and travel but his spirit brighter than ever, finally arrived at Kanchipuram. This was the magnificent capital of his former empire. As he entered the sacred Ekambareswarar Temple, a profound sense of peace and completion washed over him. His long journey was nearing its end, right where his worldly journey had begun. Within the hallowed sanctum, as he stood in deep meditation before the Prithvi Lingam, the elemental form of Shiva as earth, Aiyadigal Kadavarkon, Nayanar felt the final gentle call of his Lord. His life's work was complete. His devotional songs had been sung, his earthly crown long forgotten, and his heart was now perfectly attuned to the cosmic rhythm. In that moment of pure bliss, his physical form gently gave way, enveloped in a brilliant, divine light. Lord Shiva welcomed the royal poet, the king's saint, into the eternal, limitless joy of Kailash. The king who renounced an earthly kingdom gained the entire universe. Aiyadigal Kadavarkon Nayanar, the man who gave up everything, attained the one treasure that truly matters: Moksha, liberation. His life remains an immortal story of how true power lies not in ruling the world, but in conquering the self through devotion. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible spiritual journey. If this story inspired you, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more tales of divine grace and devotion. We'll see you in the next one.